What's going on YouTube? The Punk here with Life Beyond the Moss. Thanks so much for joining us today. Got some good improvements that are going to be happening to this corner. Last week we did some 3D printed things that really transformed this corner as far as organization and functionality. And this week we got a few more ideas to add in to the mix. We got the 6-inch sanding disc organizer as promised from before. And then I also printed another version of this, the 5-inch one, because I don't love how this one turned out. And I'll show you why. As you can see here, in order to get to the one that's below, you have to take apart this organizer in order to get the sanding discs out that you need. And then you have to put it back together, which isn't a big ordeal, but it still is tedious to line up those grooves in order to put it back together. However, with this one, once it's fully assembled, you can easily rotate it and then pull out the disc that you need. So we're going to make that change with this here. We're going to put in this one as well. We're going to install it. It mounts to the wall via these clips. That's what helps hold it in place and makes it rigid. Then we also have the mount for the 6-inch disc sander. We also have some mounts for angle grinders, as well as a handy way to store our hangable hand tools that require batteries, utilizing this clip. And we're going to cut a section of this metal ruler to hang that up, and that'll be really cool. Then we also got a few other additions in the 3D printed realm to add to the workshop, so stay tuned. We're going to get to work. I'm going to start organizing what's over here, and we'll go from there. Find you a good angle that you can see what's going on, and I can still get to work. Should be good. Nice. Perfect. And it's there to use anytime we need to. Slide it right back underneath. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and we'll check out what we did. We got the speed square holder. There. Nice. Comes right out. Go right back in. You could do it both ways, whichever way you want to organize it. To store it in there, that's up to you. But I like the nice clean, flat angled in, nice and easy. Nice little T-track 3D printed. This is what it looks like. Very simple. I was able to print 3 of them in, I think, just under 2 hours. And they printed in this orientation. So no supports needed. Very minimal. Very easy to do. And that's just out of PLA. And I have 2 more that I can put around the shop. We also have these sanding disc organizers. This is the 6-inch. You can easily access the sanding discs to get them out or to load them back up. We have 2 bins of 60 there because I have a lot. And then here's the 5-inch. We changed out from the old style to this one. So much better, so much easier to load it, so much easier to take sanding discs out. Same thing with the labels here. They're very nice. You can just pop them out to change them. And they just pop right back into place. It's very nice. So I do have some extras of those. I'll have to get a little container to put those in. What else did we do? We did the 6-inch sander, gave it a place to hang out. Just drop the sander right in place. Nice, easy, right above the sanding discs. We know exactly where it's at. If it's not there, we know we need to go find it. And there's already a tool missing. We're missing the sanding block. I saw that guy down here, so we're gonna grab the sanding block. We're gonna put it up in there. Look at that. 5-inch sanders and the angle grinders. Those are new today too. Got that. This one's a little tricky because it has the paddle switch on the DeWalt, so it likes to get caught. But as long as you squeeze that in, you can easily remove it. So it works also with the guard there on the DeWalt and without the guard on the Bosch. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we do have 1 bonus. Hold on 1 second and I'll get you to it. Show you. Let's, yeah. All right, as you can see, we got something different here on the workbench. This is the bonus print for this week. Yes, I know, I told we were gonna do some organization to organize the drills and drivers. We're gonna save this project for next week. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry because I was thinking I do also have some more tool storage ideas and things that I wanna implement into the shop over on the other side. So we will be hanging up some tape measures and doing some other things along the same lines as this. So I'll save this for next week's video as far as the 3D printed and organization improvements here in the workshop. But for now, the bonus are these little guys. 3D printed construction cones. These right here are the 1/18th scale. And this is called a kit card print. This actually saves a lot of time versus printing them off individually in the profile that I have linked down below. But this is like a kit card like you would find for a model or something like that. And it's very easy. You can twist to break them free, or you can use a pair of flush cut pliers, flush cut trimmers, and just flush cut around until you get the piece free. And you can make that as detailed, as fine of a cut as you want. This is a shop project, a shop fixture for me, so I will show you the difference in size here. This is the 1/18th scale, and this is the 1/24th scale. Not, actually, are they the same? Oh yeah, okay. So they're both 1/18th scale. I thought I had printed the smaller ones. I guess not. So 1/18th scale is actually the perfect size that I think for, yeah. I think the 1/24th scale, I think I did print them off. They were just a little bit too small for my liking. they would have been probably about that tall. And that's just a little bit too short for my purposes. I like them being a little bit taller like this, so that I can put whatever workpiece I'm working on and still have it significantly off of the workbench. And then I could paint the 3 sides or finish the 3 sides if I wanted to, and then flip it to finish the other side or leave it unfinished, depending on the project. But just like painting pyramids, they elevate your workpiece up off the workbench so that you can paint or finish it as needed. Not much more to say other than that, and it also adds a little bit of whimsy to your workshop. I like them because they're fun. The bright colors definitely stand out. I printed them in orange and white, and then also a teal and gray, because the teal and gray are more of my business colors for Things by Wings. We really like the teal and the gray together. And then the orange and white, because orange and white stands out. That's definitely very easy to see. Similar to how painting pyramids are orange, they stand out very nicely against the contrasting wood and tools and stuff that we have laying around. So, bonus print of the week is a toy, but it's more of a tool here in the wood shop. I really liked them. I thought they added a lot of fun to the workshop. They definitely make me smile whenever I am getting ready to finish something and I plop these down. And if anybody's in the workshop with me, they're like, oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, I like to have fun. Congratulations and welcome to Things by Wings and Life Beyond the Moss, where I have a weird sense of humor and it comes out every once in a while. And hopefully you're laughing with me, but I'll take it if you're laughing at me too, because, you know, a smile is a smile. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate you hanging out with me today. We definitely did some really cool things today. We got the 6-inch sanding discs organized, the 5-inch sanding disc. This is definitely a lot better than the original idea that was in here. We got the 6-inch sander. It has a place to hang out now. Very nice, very easy, minimalist, and it gets it up on the wall. Easy to see that it's there and it's put away. We got the angle grinder hangers here. Very nice. Love how those, how that works for both the shrouded and the unshrouded angle grinders. And this is the Bosch. It's a very heavy duty angle grinder, and it has no problem sitting up there, hanging on there. And same with the DeWalt here. It's a tinier one with a paddle switch. As long as you remember to close the paddle switch, makes it easier to pick it up. But that is our 5 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we got our hangers over here as well for the speed squares. Very nice. I had made these out of wood before. I think it was April Wilkerdoos that showed how to make one out of wood, and I had put them underneath all of my workbenches in my old shop. And I was very surprised to see them in the 3D printed option. So 3D printing, just a few of them. Didn't take much PLA, and I can mount these anywhere that I would need a speed square in the future. So here, and one at each of the workbenches, and I think they'll be just fine. It's nice to just quickly scribe a line across. And if you have a lot of speed squares, if you've done any work in carpentry, definitely collected them. So you might as well have them out in the shop so you can get them used up a little bit, you know, put them to use. So I think that wraps it up today, and we will definitely get to hanging the drills and drivers next week, as well as hanging some other hand tools with some other 3D prints. And I'm really excited to, you know, keep exploring this 3D printed workshop adventure. It's a lot of fun seeing what kind of things I can implement into the wood shop that are easily made just using a 3D printer and a little bit of filament. So thanks so much for tuning in today. Thanks so much for being here. If you've subscribed, thank you so much. If you haven't, hit that little subscribe button. Really helps me out, lets me know that people are liking this stuff. Hit that thumbs up button if you liked the video. Leave a comment down below. Let me know which of these is your favorite, or is there something else that you think that maybe I should try to organize with a 3D print? Or maybe you've seen something that you think I would like. Drop that down in the comment section below as well. I'd love to hear it, love to explore other things and see if we can help each other out with exploring different 3D prints for the workshop. Again, thank you so much for being here, and I will look forward to seeing you next time. I hope you have a great rest of your day, rest of your week. Make the most out of every moment, and I'll see you next time. While I sit here and play with the Pennsylvania state animal, the construction cone.